Nigeria, we hail thee, our own dear native land.
Child and sons may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigerians all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. Our flag shall be a symbol that truth and justice reign. In peace and right to honor, and this we count as gain. To hand and to our children, now we can stay.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning once again, my handsome and beautiful students. I want to welcome you to today's program. Today's program will be different from the one you have been doing here. And I want to congratulate you for being one of the luckiest students in this school. As you are aware, you are selected. Not that you are the best among your peers, but it is only by faith that you are selected. And this morning, I want to introduce our father here, who is an orator par excellence. If you are the one that normally listens to radio, he is the anchor of a program that is a math philosophy, Mallam Nasir Abdulquadri. He is here courtesy Engineer Ahmed, Olaide, an old student like you. He was here just like when you are here, and now he's somewhere remembering his Alma matter. So he is here, the man is here to enlighten you about some certain things that you need to know. And you not even go home alone, you go home with a copy of a book that was brought here. So this morning, I'm happy for you that you'll be one of the beneficiaries of this book, and I believe we'll make best use of this book.
As an alumni or graduate of Ansarul Islam Secondary School, one of your colleagues that finished from here, Engineer Ahmed, Olaide, that said that, okay, this book should be presented to the student of Ansarul Islam, and we should endeavor to speak to you about it so that your life could be made better and you could be able to make right decision all the time. So, what do they always say? They say, youth are the what? The future leaders. Now, I want you to know that when they call you future leaders, it's not automatic. Future leader is not what? Automatic. You can become future header. As long as you live long, you are going to be older than some people. So you can become header. That way is natural. But to become a leader, it has to be a conscious decision, intentional. You must choose to be a leader. And by your action, by the way you think. And let me tell you something, you cannot think big, you cannot become anything greater than the way you think. If you think very big that you want to solve a problem, your conscious thinking must always be that you want to do what? You want to solve a problem. So from this book, what we did is that we play with words. Some of you will go and read law, mass comm, accounting, engineering, doctor, an engineer, and so many other things. But in every day of your life, you need to be conscious of the words or how the words is formed. So it's quite philosophical what we did with this book. And then from now on, each time you see a word, you'll be able to say, okay, this is where it's coming from. But let me put it this way. As a Muslim, God said in the Quran, I want to pick two words from here now. He said that, but I also believe in Shaitan Rajim. He said, that's what he said. That I want to put on the ground my representative. You know, when they call people Khalifa in Islam, that means somebody that will be gay like you. You understand? So, because that's the way God describes us as human beings. That is, I want to put people on ground, people that will go there and they behaving like me. And what does God do? You now realize that from the Quran, the only thing God did and that He's still doing, that He kept doing, is that He's a what? He's a creator. God is what? He's a producer. Look at the number. When you look at the Quran, you will say, "Who is Allah called Aldi? Allah called Izaru? Allah called Samawati? Allah called Di? Allah." Every time He's describing Himself, He's only talking about, "I created this. I created this." In that way, God wants you to come into this world and create something good for yourself and for the society. You will be failing in your primary assignment as a human being if you are not solving any problem in this society. That is the primary assignment. That's why God called you Khalifa. It's not you that will say, "No, I don't want to be a Khalifa. I want to be a taker." There's nowhere in the Quran or even in the Bible where God ever described Himself as what? As a consumptionist, as somebody who eats. I've never seen where God said I eat or I drink. What does He say? I produce, I create. So any country that is not producing, they can never be ready. The problem we have with this country now that we are expecting the young one, people like you, to come and solve, is to see yourself as producer. Don't see yourself as somebody who wants to have access to free funds, national cake, so that you too you can buy what China, what America is producing. Do you know Chinese? They don't know much about God, but they are living the kind of life God wants them to live. Why? They are creating. Look at the number of things they have created. The phone, the rechargeable, the inverter, the mic. If you look at this speaker now, you see made in Taiwan. Because why? They believe that the only way you can be successful in life is to be solving problems. So tell yourself, the only way I can be successful in life is to be solving problems. So you must see yourself as a problem solver. That's why the class monitor, the class rep, the head boy, the head girl, they are already choosing their path. And I'm so happy that you have been selected. And even those people inside the window there, I appreciate them a lot, that they are even testing for knowledge. Even though they are not inside, yet they are showing interest. That's the kind of skill that everybody needs to succeed in life.
My name is Alma, a permanent student from Ansarul Islam Secondary School, a student knowledge design. Today we are going to be solving the problem. Students. But before I go, what is student? Who is a student? Students is divided into student and event. To be acquainted by knowledge. What is student? Student is the person who comes to student, manage your time, and will show you the mind through effort and reflection. We know you are all the student. You need to have determination, you need to manage your time and set your goals. And lastly, please try not to remain smart, but to become shaped by understanding. Let yourself iron classroom and let you learn the roots of skills and excellent students forever. Please let us make use of our time. We are finding distinctions. Thank you.
The language of life. Page 38. Another chapter about knowledge. For the five was what is the definition of knowledge? Of education, sorry. Education is the profession of drawing the soul out of ignorance and changing it into life by Mallam Nasir Abdulquadri. Now to friends. Education, the word because is educated to draw out, to bring forward life dormant within. The painter himself educated man first, not by bringing him his facts, but by giving it to him the brain of potential. True education is not an input of information to an awakening of information. It is not the problem that is drawing out. A slow, cycle excavation of the children's broken in human consciousness. The will of God is divine, because the process of the human has already planted in science. Then comes the second force, education. In science, it is that positive event that becomes stronger by looking at negative charge. In the language of life, education becomes a philosophy of transformation, a source chemistry. To be educated, you must have educational environment, the great ignorance, ego, fear and mental noise to become light, conceive and alive. You are not educated because you know much, but because you have let go of much. True learning license purifies and charges you with no kind of energy, the energy of clarity. Someone of giving education, it becomes education. The act of drawing out and charging up the human spirit. It is not about the grace, it is about the grace of light. It is not what the school gives you, or what the process is going to alert you. The real graduate is not the one who carries the certificate, but the one who carries the illumination. To be truly educated is to become a living common throne out of darkness and charge for destiny. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
I want to present a very parents not to be starting. But the reason is this. Some people think that love is love, or that distance is influence. A real word is intelligence, and errors. We reflect all of us together to the words. But errors is what? Imagine the Muslim that Ahmed was to learn medicine, and I remember that Ahmed doing this, but they didn't know to learn medicine. So it is not Ahmed not which one is originally was one to learn medicine. The word of them is in the so today when we put it in the words, by your eyes, but it's not to you have to companions. But companionship is the beauty of the word. The word is not everyone's money. Some people say everything that's money the Lord will steals on earth, but that is not correct. Because what is not the right money, everything not the right money. But is the very much important and we have so we want to learn to serve the gospel, but it is about learning and always teaching.
So now, when God now said that you should come and become a leader, you know, when you're acting like a God, that means you're a leader. You want to produce, you want to solve problems. Then there's a way you can be a good leader. Leadership, when we call leadership from this book, you are going to see it. I hope you people are reading already. You have picked each one, huh? All right. Leadership is leading from what? From hardship. That's why we call the leadership. Please give me the marker. Look at it. You can see leadership. What did I call it? Leadership. And what did I write down? Leadership. That means you can only be a leader from making hardship to be solved. Leadership is not about comfort. Leadership is not about I have everything, then I can do it. If you get home today, you are a leader. If you see the kitchen, nothing. You see the living room, nothing. You see the living room, nothing. You see everything, nothing, and you decide to make it clean. That means you are what? The leader. If you enter a class and you see that the class is dirty and everything, and you don't know, it's not my responsibility, and you decide to make it clean, you are what? You are a leader. If you see a particular student who is finding it difficult to understand maths, English, or literature, or whatever, and you are very good, and you force the person, come, let me teach you. You are a leader, because it's very hard to teach somebody. It's very hard to do this. It's very hard to do that. To take responsibility is very what? Very hard. But when you decide to do the hard things that every other people are running away from, that means you are what? You are a leader. You are leading from hardship. That's what you are telling our leaders so at national level. That please don't push back more hardship to us as a something, as anything. They are the one that's supposed to be living for where? Hardship. They are the one that's supposed to be suffering on behalf of citizens. Citizens, yes, we are meant to be law abiding, but even though we are going to contribute to the national development, but you want to see them going through here, not that in the midst of scarcity, they are the one that will be buying more cars for themselves. No. That means they don't understand the concept. That's why we are trying to arrest you now from the young age. That anybody who is going to be a leader, before you can say that person is my leader, you must see the person struggling, doing everything. You see the principal will come to school, principal might be the last person to go home. Your teacher will come to the class and they will be looking for, even though there will be hits, there will be something they want to teach you, that's leader. Now God now give us another tool, how to lead. He now said, Wama alaki to lijinna wal inza ila liyabudin. The habit is there, that's what I want to use. He said, the only way you can now represent me on ground, I hope you are following my logic. He said, I'm putting you on ground to go and become what? Khalifa, vigilant, my representative. But the only way you can do it and you'll be successful is to do what? Wama alaki to lijinna wal inza. That means you must become one of the abudan. You must be servants. Now, when we now look at the word servants, what do we see? We see serve ant. Do you get serve what? Ant. That is what? Servant. That's why they call all these my Olaide, they call them civil servants. Because what they are doing, they are leaders.
Thank you, Mallam Nasir Abdulquadri. Once again. Thank you, Mallam Nasir Abdulquadri. Once more.
So won't you ask for more? Won't you ask engineer Ahmed for more? Ask for more now. Are you not asking for more? Now then, thank him again. Thank you. Thank you, Mallam Nasir Abdulquadri. The few areas I read has enlightened me the more. But what is there is that you read and digest. You read and digest. And you make use of what is inside it. And I'm sure this one will improve you as well.
Great forever.
Nigeria will be great forever.
I am a leader. And I'm ready to solve Nigeria problem. I will not japa. I will stay and solve Nigeria problem. And I will be successful. Now call your name and say I will be successful. I will be successful. I will be useful. And I will be great. Thank you, my principal. Thank you, my teachers. Thank you, Olaide. Thank you, Mallam Nasir Abdulquadri.